So today I'm gonna be reading a book. The story title is Sleeping Beauty. This was retold by Sister Marie Victoria, and this is illustrated by Arnold Brina Cruz. Let's start! The king and queen were very happy because they finally had a child. After a very long wait, they sent invites to the princess' baptism to the whole kingdom. The king and queen sent special invitations to 7 fairies. These were to be the princess' godmothers. In her baptism, gold chairs were also constructed for them. At the far edge of the kingdom, there lived an old fairy. The king and queen forgot to invite her to the baptism. This made the old fairy very angry. Everyone was happy at the baptismal celebration. 6 of the fairy godmothers had already given their gifts to the little princess. Everybody was thus surprised when the old fairy suddenly appeared. Because the king and queen insult me, I place a curse on the princess. Before she turns 18, she will die from a prick of a needle, the old fairy said before turning away. The king and queen turned pale. They knew that the fairy's curse is always effective. She will not die, said the 7th fairy who had not given the princess a gift yet. The princess will only fall asleep for 100 years, and then will be awakened by a prince's kiss, the good fairy added. It was only then that king and queen came to their senses. The king immediately commanded, "Dispose of every needle and sharp object. Those who disobey will be punished." The command was spread throughout the whole kingdom. Time passed. Everybody forgot what happened during the princess' baptism. The princess grew into a beautiful child, kind and friendly. She also loved her mother and father very much. The princess was 16 years old when she decided to go around the kingdom. She always brought a smile and was thus loved by people. How are you? The seamstress living far away from the kingdom, she was not told of the king's order to dispose every needle in the kingdom. One day, the princess visited her place. The princess became interested in the seamstress' work. She had just taken a needle when she got pricked by it. The princess cried before falling asleep. The frightened seamstress went to ask for help. The king told the good fairy that reversed the old fairy's curse. "What should we do? When the princess wakes up, we would be long dead," asking the king worriedly. The fairy put everybody in the kingdom, even the king and queen, to sleep. They would awaken when the princess awakes. In this way, everything would be back to normal as if nothing happened. The fairies surrounded the kingdom's borders with tall plants to hide it from trespassers. This will protect the sleeping populace from the kingdom. And so, the days quickly passed. The stories about the kingdom with the sleeping princess went from kingdom to kingdom. A curious prince decided to find the princess. "I want to see her," the princess said. It took the prince many months to reach the kingdom. He saw the tall plants protecting it with thorns on its entrance. He had the plants cut down so that he could enter the palace. The prince saw the king and queen and everyone at the palace, seemingly asleep. He looked for the princess' room. He was surprised to see the princess whose beauty shine. The princess fell in love with the princess at first sight. He kissed her. Suddenly, the princess woke up. She was finally awake, awakening her and everybody in the whole kingdom. The curse was finally lifted. The king and queen were very happy. They thanked the prince. They gave a grand celebration for the princess and prince. The prince made return visits to the kingdom. He courted the princess because of the prince's goodness. The princess also fell in love with him. Not long after, the princess and prince were married, and who else served as the wedding sponsors but the 7 kind fairies. And that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the story, and see you guys next time. Bye!